creating chances, I think, was great for us. Putting in the back of the net wasn't. And I think tonight was always going to be tough. I suppose 5 missing from the World Cup team, but again opportunities and small period there. I think 10 minutes let ourselves down, but I thought periods of the second half was probably as good as what we played for a while. Woodsy's, he's going to be a great boy for the future, but he'll soon find that international football is about putting it in the back of the net, and he's got to start somewhere. And he's grabbed one against Honduras. He probably could have had a couple there, and probably should have scored again tonight. So he's doing things well, but I think he's going to grow in that role. He's a young boy, and he's got a bright future. We've played with that Ryan against Iraq and got points. We played very well against Mexico as well, but we can't rely on one player. I think it was a good learning curve for them tonight, just to throw them in there against a side who's always going to be at you and quick and technically good. So I was a bit disappointed with the referee, to be honest. I think at the end of the day it's a friendly game, and why would you send somebody off in the 90th minute? Nobody gave us a chance 5 years ago. We went to the World Cup, we've done fantastically well. We can kind of put a line in the sand now and say, well, it's probably not a bad benchmark to start from leading into Brazil in 2014. So it's probably a lot more exciting than what it was in 2005. We looked across the board and I thought Jeremy Brockie played very well at North Harbour. And I think once you make a benchmark for making the decisions, then we wanted to make it fair and equal across the board. And I thought Mark made 2 very good saves. Probably didn't have a lot to do apart from that. There's no need to kind of leave him out. I think it's difficult for Glenn because who knows what he would have done, and the things would have been slightly different after the Fiji game, but it's not. If you look at the squad in total now, I think those players have come through and had a wealth of experience. I think they've had good international exposure when they needed it and when they were struggling. When we're playing the Brazils and the Italians and the Spanish. So some of those players are a lot more prepared now. I don't think they probably need as much exposure, but there's going to have to be some sort of development underneath to bring a tier of players through to kind of supplement in case we do lose players. For us to put Rory on the park, I think was really important. It's a pretty special place for him, as you can imagine, but he's well down the track. I think he'll go back and he'll get into regular training. And I think he's hoping to be selected. So, pleased with what he did. We're only going to give him 10 minutes. So.